Hey, I'm RickyBigy. You're watching the RickyBigy Talk Show. Let's get it. Hey, welcome to RickyBigy Talk Show. I'm RickyBigy. I'm your host, producer, director, creator. Let's talk about it, man. I'm not even gonna waste time. So, I've had conversation, but when you have a certain conversation with certain people, it's never the same because there's certain conversation that's for certain people, and it's not easy if this particular conversation is not for that person, because you'll find yourself debating, and a lot of time you'll ask yourself, why am I here debating this? This is supposed to be something that we all should be able to understand, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that because everybody's in different lane. Everybody have their own way of understanding things, and because it is like that, it's somewhat difficult for everybody to really come together when it comes to a certain topic. All right, so let me explain. I don't really have to explain, but let me talk about it. Though my approach is this: I believe that, and I'm not one of them, so don't label me as such. It's just my opinion, freedom of speech, First Amendment. I believe that we all need one another, but when it comes to the world now, the direction it's going, the conversation people are creating, it's just not making sense. Like, for example, what am I talking about? For example, it's like when we're talking about female, women. We live in an era where, like, female feel like men need them more than we do, or they feel like they're more important than we are. And usually that's not something I even have to debate with anybody. But since it's become a thing, all these girls are just want to have a conversation or feeling strong about it. And there's a lot of guys who are talking about it as well, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it should be something that we have to look confused on when all the facts are there. Like I said, we all need each other. But let's not get it twisted. Who is really more important, more impactful in life itself? It's men. It's men. It's just not a debate. It's men. We need female. We need women. But it starts getting to their head because that us needing them feel like it's really like we need them. You feel me? And it doesn't work like that. Let's be honest, you know what I mean? Because honestly, I don't have an angle to approach this, but the percentage of men that could do what certain men could do, it's up for debate. The percentage of females that could do what other females could do is, I ain't even gotta say what you could do as a female. There's about like 100 females I could do the same thing. But believe me if I say this, you don't have to agree or disagree. What I could do, this brother can't do it. What this brother could do, I probably can't do it. Or if I could do it, it won't be as good if that's his lane and whatever. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We all gonna come to the table and feed. When people need to be fed. But for female, it's not the same. It's not the same because you can provide pussy, cool, Shorty could do the same. You know what I'm saying? But the other stuff you can provide and she might not provide is you probably run your mouth. She don't. You feel me? So, and that's not really an angle I'm taking. I'm just making a statement that the needing, it all based on the men. How much do you really need that woman? But for the female, you feel me? Because there's men who probably need a female literally just for, like, let's say, just for things that he chooses to need her for. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what you need her for. Not because you can't do what you need her to do. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times this goes over a lot of people's head. A lot of female heads. So that whole thing that you more important, cut it out. You going right now gonna have another girl and get her pregnant. Have kids. You know what I mean? So you can't extend your line with just you. But I can find another to extend my line. So what I'm saying by that, you probably say the same thing. No, you can't say that. Because the whole idea is just, you don't need men. So don't run away from me and run to another. Because we never come out saying we don't need y'all. So that's why that makes sense to a lot of people. Like, well, what do you mean by that? Because the debate is, y'all more important, y'all don't need us. We never come out saying we don't need y'all. That's never the line, that's never the angle we take. Nope. Whatever debate you're hearing, you're not hearing men coming out saying, we don't need you hoes. Nope. We're not coming out saying that. It's becoming a debate because y'all feel like y'all have to speak out how much y'all don't need men. And that's crazy to me. You know, and that's what's creating the debate. It's not because men coming out and saying the same thing. You know, we don't think like that, we don't move like that. You know what I mean? But female, they used to fight for equal rights, but it's not even about equal rights anymore. They want to take over. You know, and that's the problem. Just like with the happy people, I have some issue with certain area of their movement, because it used to be about you feeling comfortable to want the world to accept you for what you are, who you are. But now it's not even about that. Now you want to make everybody your gender. Now you may want to make everybody be part of your group, and you forcing it. See what I'm saying? It's the same thing for female. It ain't even about equal rights anymore. They want to be the boss. And to be the boss, they feel like they have to come from in and trying to knock them down. It was never it was never created to be that way. So no matter how hard you try, you're wasting your time. And at the end of the day, whether you want to go and accept it or not, the king will be the king. There's no queen king. They don't work like that. So some of these things is just like, and what makes it crazy is like, you see how I'm talking about it like this? That's why I had to create a whole YouTube, because you can't even have a conversation. You can't disagree with topics like that. They don't even allow you to. So the minute you start talking about, or you this kind of man, you that kind of, no, it's not. I don't even want to be in that kind of like lane of conversation. But I'm being forced to have an opinion, because it's not being addressed the right way. It's not being fair. How can you say whatever you want to say? But when I have something to say, I can't speak freely, because whatever I'm saying, because of what I'm saying, because of my opinion or how I think about something, that puts me in a different men category. He doesn't like women. He'll like How come it has to be me that have to have an issue just because I want to have an opinion? But when you want to have an opinion, say whatever you want, it's cool. It's just the same thing with some happy people. You can't have a conversation about it, but they free to talk about anything they want, however they want. And for me, I don't appreciate that. And I feel like the same way you have your right, I should have my right. And if you try to come from my throne, and I will show you, it's untouchable. So that's why I feel like I had to come out and say something. Now, I'll take it further. My obsession people, it's the fact. Until next time, I'm RickyBigy. This is RickyBigy Talk Show. Subscribe to the channel, share the channel. Likes, comment. Let's keep it pushing. You know the vibes, we're here. Let's get it.